Hello and welcome to class 609. All right. Learn to speak up. Learn to speak up. Page, ¿dónde estamos? Page 118. Page 118, list 24. Trabajo con él. I work with him. I work, qué fácil es, ¿eh? Sí. I work with him. With him. With him. With him. I work with him. Trabajo con él desde hace mucho tiempo. I've been working with him for a long time. I've been working with him for a long time. Yo dirijo esta empresa. I manage this company or I run. Se dice más run, como correr. Dirige una empresa to run a business. Dirige un negocio to run a business. I run this company. Aquí mando yo, eh? I'm the boss. I'm the man in charge. I'm the head honcho. I call the shots. I run the show. Yo dirijo este cotarro. Yeah, I run the show. Dirijo esta empresa. I run this company. I run this company. Dirijo esta empresa desde que la fundé. I've been running. Toma. I've been running this company since I founded it. Since you founded it. Este lo encontraste. No, since I found it. No, since I founded it. To find is encontrar. Pasado found y participio. Found, find, found, found. Ahora, fundar is to found. Como cogiendo el pasado de find y poniéndolo como presente o como infinitivo. To found. Verbo regular. Found, founded, founded. I founded this company in 1977. A long time ago. Yes. And I've been running this company since I founded it. Está lloviendo, ¿eh? ¿No sabías? It's raining. It's raining. It's pouring. Pouring is llover a cántaros. Pour, como verter. To pour is verter o echar líquido a un recipiente. Is to pour. Pour. Yes. I remember when I was learning Spanish, I was in the nuclear plant, in la central nuclear de Zorita, in the comedor, and they were serving soup. You know? And I said, no, vierte un poco más. And another person said, no, Richard, se dice, eche un poco más. Because in English, to pour is verter. Yes. So, but in any case, to pour. It's raining, it's pouring. It's raining, está lloviendo a cántaros y el viejito está roncando. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. Yeah, it's raining, it's pouring. Yo digo, the little man, el pequeñito hombre, is snoring. Dirijo, está lloviendo, it's raining. Lleva todo el día lloviendo. It's been raining all day. It's been raining all day. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. You understand? Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. I'm tired of the rain. Spain needs rain. Es oro del cielo. Is rain for Spain. The rain in Spain. Dicen, Mr. What's his name? George Bernard Shaw. The rain in Spain is mainly in the plain. You remember? That's from My Fair Lady. My Fair Lady. But My Fair Lady is a Broadway, I think it's a West End production, Broadway production, musical. And later they made a movie with Audrey Hepburn. But it's based on a play by George Bernard Shaw called Pygmalion. And Pygmalion is a myth from Greek mythology 2,500 years ago. And Pygmalion is a sculptor, and he sculpts a beautiful young lady. It's a sculpture, but he falls in love with the sculpture. And he's completely in love with the sculpture. Every day when he goes to the studio, he embraces, kisses, and the sculpture, but she's made of stone. But one day, she metamorphosizes, it transforms into a woman. You see, that's the story of Pygmalion from Greek mythology. You didn't know the story from Pygmalion. And so George Bernard Shaw, the English playwright at the beginning in the late 19th century and early 20th century. He transferred the story to London, but not with a sculpture, with a Cockney flower girl. Una florera Cockney. They talk like this. They have terrible. The accent is terrible. And one day, a grammarian, un gramático, un logopeda, one of these, a speech therapist or an expert in grammar, an expert in expression, is walking in the streets of London with his friend, and they hear the flower girl. Oh, it hurts my ears. And they start talking. And he makes a bet. I can transform her into an elegant speaker. This Cockney flower girl. And so they make a bet, una apuesta. And so he convinces her to come, and he starts spending time trying to change. The rain in Spain is, because Cockney es una forma de español un poco como el calor. Aquí. The rain in Spain is minding the plane. All right. Los 5 vocales. A, E, I, O, U. In Cockney, I, E, I, O, U. All right. So it's very difficult to change them. And so he's changing her, and he falls in love with her. Similar to the story of the Greek. And so that's the connection with Pygmalion, you see. He falls in love with the Cockney flower girl. It's a nice story. It's a nice story. Okay, está lloviendo. Lleva todo el día lloviendo. It's been raining all day. Llueve desde las 9. It's been raining since 9 o'clock. It's been raining. Pablo lo hace. Pablo does it. No, yeah, Pablo does it. Pablo does it. Yo también lo hago. I do it too. Yeah? Bueno, Pablo lo hace. Pablo does it. Paul, aquí dice Paul. Paul does it. Paul lo hace desde hace mucho tiempo. Paul has been doing it for a long time. Paul's been doing it. Voy a hacer la contracción. Paul's been doing it for a long time. Ella está allí. She's there. She's there at the door. She's there. She's there. Ella está ahí desde esta mañana. Yeah, well, she's been there since this morning. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that. She's been there since this morning. Sí, está en la sala de espera. She's in the waiting room. She's there in the waiting room. Really? Well, she's been there for 3 hours waiting to see you. Yeah, she's been there since this morning. Él bebe mucho. Ese no. Pablo no. He drinks a lot. He drinks a lot. Él bebe mucho desde que se jubiló. He's been drinking a lot since he retired. He's been drinking a lot since he retired. Desde que retiró. Así sí, desde se jubiló. He's been drinking. O sea, desde que se jubiló, lleva tiempo bebiendo más de la cuenta. He's been drinking a lot since he retired. Hay un problema con este método, Richard. Oh, yeah? There's a problem with this method. Really? Well, what's the problem? It requires effort. Oh, requiere esfuerzo. Yeah, it requires effort. Is that a problem? Yes. Why? Because I'm I'm looking for a painless way to learn English. Tú buscas una manera indolora para hacerte con el inglés. Yeah. Como dentistas indoloros, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't exist, I'm sorry. There isn't a painless way to learn a second language. It's always painful. But in many, many ways, the pain is pleasurable. Yes. Un dolor placentero. A pleasurable pain. Yes. Un dolor indoloro. A painless pain. No, but if you are motivated, it's not painful. It's not painful. Learning things, improving your knowledge or your capabilities or your intellect, if you're enjoying the process is more enjoyable than the objective. Yes. Climbing the mountain. You climb the mountain. The climb and the aspiration and the emotion is greater than when you're on the top of the mountain, you take 10 photographs, 15 minutes, and then you start going down. But it's going up that is the best part. It's the learning process. Hay un problema con este método. There's a problem with this method. Hay un problema con este método desde que se introdujo. There has been, contracción, there's been a problem with this method since it was introduced. Since it was introduced. Since it was introduced. El tanque está lleno. The tank is full. Oh. Yeah, really? Yeah. ¿Desde cuándo? Bueno, el tanque está lleno desde ayer. The tank has been full. Fíjate. En español decís está en ambos casos. Está lleno ahora y está lleno desde ayer. Pero en inglés tenemos que usar el presente perfecto porque hemos de repente incorporado el ayer en la ecuación. So, the tank is full, que conste. The tank is full. ¿Cómo se dice, Richard? Que conste. For the record. Para el registro, que se registre, okay? The tank is full, for the record. The tank has been full since yesterday. Y el has been, ha estado lleno. Significa que sigue estando lleno en inglés. Por eso se llama presente perfecto y no pretérito perfecto, como aquí. Conduzco coches de carrera. I drive race cars, like Fernando Alonso. I drive race cars. Race cars. Es curioso. A car race es una carrera de coches. A race car es un coche de carreras o para carreras. Solo hay coches de carrera en carreras de coches. Okay, there are only race cars in car races. Okay, yo conduzco coches de carrera. I drive race cars. Conduzco coches de carrera desde que tenía 18 años. I've been driving race cars since I was 18. I've been driving race cars since I was 18. Esta revista es interesante. This magazine is interesting. I'm leafing through it, ojeando con H. This magazine is interesting. Esta revista es interesante desde que cambiaron el formato. This magazine has been interesting since they changed the format. This magazine has been interesting since they changed the format. La puerta está cerrada. Se entiende con llave. The door is locked. The door is locked. The door is closed no implica con llave. The door is locked. La puerta está cerrada desde anoche. The door's been locked since last night. The door has been locked since last night. Salgo con Belinda. I go out. Or I'm going out. Sí, en general, mejor continúa aquí. I'm going out with Melinda. Oh, really? You're going out with Melinda. Melinda. La Melinda esa. Yeah, I'm going out with Melinda. ¿Desde cuándo? Bueno, salgo con Melinda desde que dejé a Belinda. Oh. I've been going out with Melinda since I left Belinda. Poor Belinda. Well, really, I think Belinda left me. I didn't leave Belinda, really. She said goodbye. Yeah. And she broke my heart. But I found Melinda. And everything's wonderful again. Yes. All right, I've been going out with Melinda since I left Belinda, or since Belinda left me. All right. The next one's interesting in the future. Where are we? Translation booklet. Number, diría Winston Churchill. Number 21, number. Un británico, bueno, un inglés con inglés de la reina. Number. We shall never surrender. All right. Jamás nos rendiremos, decía Churchill. He said, we shall never surrender. He said, "We shall never surrender." He was a very good voice. "We shall never surrender." And the English people were strong. Hitler was bombing London, Coventry, Birmingham, Manchester, and they say a stiff upper lip. Labio superior tieso. The estoicos. "We shall never surrender." Page number 238. Okay. Number, ahora con muy americano sería page number 238. Okay. Dibújamelo, por favor. Draw it for me. What? Draw it for me. Who? A picture. The picture. Draw. What? A horse. Yes, a horse. To draw a horse. Yeah. This is a true story. Are you interested in another story? All right. This is a true story. I think I've told this story, but I don't remember. I confuse what I do on the radio and what I do on television. All right. This was 50 years ago. This is a long time ago. Maybe in 1965, 1960. A long, long time ago. 60 years ago, maybe. Pablo Picasso, the famous painter, Spanish painter from Malaga. Picasso was in a restaurant in Paris, in France, in Paris, with a friend at a table having dinner at a restaurant in the evening. When he and his friend finished dinner, they got up and started leaving the restaurant, walking out of the restaurant. But a woman at another said, "Excuse me, Mr. Picasso." An American woman in Paris said, "Excuse me, Mr. Picasso, Mr. Picasso." And he stops and says, "Yes, my daughter adores you." Mi hija. A mí todos dicen mi madre te adora. Mi abuela te adora, es un vecino. "My daughter adores you." "Oh, well, thank you very much." Yes, in fact, she's working, she's doing her thesis, su tesis, on your bulls and horses, de los toros y los caballos, horses. "Oh, well, thank you very much. It's an honor. Please give my regards to your daughter." And she said, "Oh, but Mr. Picasso," she says, "Excuse me, but," she says, "could you draw something for my daughter?" And on the napkin, a servilleta, she takes out, "Could you draw something for my daughter?" And Picasso says, "Well, yeah. Okay." And he takes it, and very quickly, he draws the picture of a horse. And the American woman says, "Oh, Mr. Picasso, wow, it's beautiful, Mr. Picasso. Thank you so much. Wow, my daughter's going, wow, I can't believe it." And Pablo Picasso says, "That will be 15,000 francs, please." 15,000 francos. Antes del euro. 15,000 francs. It says, 15,000 francs. But it only took you 15 seconds to draw the horse. And Picasso said, "Yes. Yes, it took me only 15 seconds. But it took me 15 years to learn how to draw that in 15 seconds. You understand? That's the value, to know the value of things. I don't know if that's a true story, but it's a good story. It's an interesting story. All right. So now let's go back. Where are we? Solo he hecho el primero. Dibújamelo. ¿Será posible? Draw it for me. Draw it for me. A este paso no llegamos a ningún sitio. Volaron sobre la ciudad. They flew over the city. Planes fly over Madrid, but usually the planes fly around Madrid to land in Barajas. But occasionally, from time to time, every once in a while, every so often, every now and then, the plane flies over the city. It's beautiful. Retiro, there's Parque del Oeste, and you can see things. All right. Volaron sobre la ciudad. They flew. Flown. They flew over the city. Yo no dije nada. I didn't say anything. Dile a él, dile lo que dijiste. Tell him what you said. I didn't say anything. Tell them what you said. Di la verdad. Tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. I solemnly swear, and they put their hand on the Bible. I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Y que Dios me ayude si no. So help me God. Así se decía. No sé si se dice hoy en día porque, por lo de la Biblia. But 50 years ago on the Bible, you put your left hand on the Bible, you raise your right hand, and you solemnemente juro. I solemnly swear. Como wear, pero con ese delante. Swear. I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but, y nada, salvo la verdad, nothing but the truth. So help me God. All right. Last week, in La Feria del Libro, because now we're in the period of, this is the beginning of June. I'm speaking to you at the beginning of June. Last week I was in the fair, book fair, como firmante, okay. And I remember one woman bought a specific book. In the future we'll have the book here. It's a new book, Gain Fluency with Richard Vaughan. And I told her, I said, that book, don't buy it if you're not going to make a strong effort. Don't buy it if you're not going to follow the instructions. Look at the instructions. If you're going to follow the instructions, the book is incredible. It's a miracle book. But if you don't follow the instructions, no. Do you promise? She said, yes. And I said to her, hold up your hand. I said, hold up your right hand. I said, no. And I said, no, your left hand, no, your right hand. And you say, I promise. No, you just swear. I promise to do my best to take advantage of this book. Repeat it. I promise. I promise to do my best, to take advantage of this book. All right, very good. Okay, ahora lo puedes comprar. And so we did that. It was fun. Me gusta vacilar un poco a mis clientes. But then they take advantage of the book. Cuéntanos un chiste. Tell us a joke. Tell us a joke. A joke. A joke. Well, I don't know. I can't think of a joke right now. Marta's Andaluza. They tell jokes very well. Yeah, they tell jokes very well. Como el Pepa. You remember the Pepa? Pepa. Fui a un restaurante y no. De segundo tenemos pa, y Pepa. Pepa, que es pez espada. Y Pepa. That was my introduction. That was in 1973. I was hitchhiking with an American girl. A truck driver picked us up in La Línea de Concepción, and he took us all the way to Motril. So we passed through Benalmádena, in Málaga, Torremolinos, and et cetera, all to the Motril. And we got out Motril, and I was hungry. We went to a restaurant in Motril, Menú del Día, and the waiter said it. It was not on a piece of paper. He said, de primero huevos a flamenca, sopa del cuarto de hora, and de segundo filete de vaca, whatever, I don't know, merluza a la romana, y pepa. Excuse me? Pepa. I said, I don't understand. Pepa? Pepa. He said, anda, pez espada, será posible. And so you people in Andalusia. All right. So, cuéntanos un chiste. Tell us a joke. Cuenta hasta 10. Count to 10. Claro, esto es contar contando, no narrando. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's very easy to count to 10 in English. There's only one number that's 2 syllables, 7. All the other numbers are one syllable, monosyllables. Very fast. In Spanish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're 6 2-syllable words. So it takes longer to count to 10 in Spanish than to count to 10 in English. Cuando me entere, se lo contaré a ella. Cuando yo me entere, se lo contaré a ella. When I find out, I'll tell her. Or when I learn about it, I'll tell her. Los dos. When I learn about it, when I find out, when I learn about it, I'll tell her. Se lo diré cuando me entere. When I find out, I'll tell her. Me encantaría ayudarte, pero no puedo. I'd love to help you. I'd love to help you. But I can't. I don't have time. ¿Me puedes echar una mano? Can you give me a hand? ¿Me puedes dar una mano? Se dice en inglés. Claro, en español, dar la mano is to shake hands, to shake hands. But can you give me a hand? Now, to give a hand también es aplaudir. Okay, everybody, let's give Marta a big hand. Una ovación, an ovation. Let's give Marta a hand. Demos a Marta una mano. Literalmente es, le damos un aplauso, una ovación. But can you give me a hand? Es me puedes echar una mano. Can you give me a hand? I need to say goodbye. I need to say goodbye in 2 languages. Goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. See you tomorrow.